for your streams, and then the PlayStation 4's auto stream just, you know, its streaming software ignores whatever you put in.
Yes, like for some reason it keeps naming it automatically whatever the last name we had.
So when we go back to playing, I think we were doing Nier Automata on Mondays. Yeah, that's...
It'll say Hatoful Boyfriend.
Which is annoying, but hey, anyway. You've been listening to Sam.
And you've been listening to Chris.
And we are the Never-Ending Backlog.
Yeah.
And, yeah, Billy Butt's dump truck is okay. Yes, she's very much okay.
So we're starting again, because that's what we have to do to date the next pigeon.
We're going to display human portraits.
So the two pigeons we haven't dated yet, of the ones we know, are Sakuya... Wait, what? Wait, there's another choice!
No, this is different.
This is different.
Immediately.
You can take this chance to fulfill a promise from long ago, or you can live a normal school life this semester. Which do you choose?
I think we fulfill this promise. I think fate has intervened.
F you, Sakuya and Dr. Shu.
Anything you desire, I can grant you whatever you wish. Tell me. A strange bird once said that. Who is that bird talking to?
What is going to happen? Oh!
I have no idea. Okay, now we can't just blaze through the dialogue.
We gotta be on our guard for what new thing is coming.
Alright, so...
St. Pigeonation's a school blessed with extensive curricula and facilities. It's already been a year since I ended my ordinary life and walked through these gates. I should probably say this school is known for one thing in particular. This school is Japan's, no, the world's, greatest gathering place for gifted birds. Birds who want to study the arts, the sciences, even sports, all come to St. Pigeonation.
I can hear the bounce in your voice. It's so good.
The teaching staff and student body are both made up of a diverse blend of birds of different backgrounds and species. I'm often asked why I chose to come here, despite not being a bird. It's a long story.
Not every day I see you rushing along like this.
Ryuta!
Usually you'd have been here for an hour by now, Billy Butts. Overslept?
This rock dove is named Kawara Ryuta, and we've been friends since he was barely hatched.
Oh, that's right. Oh, he is a soft and gentle boy. Oh, I forgot that's what he's supposed to look like if he was an anime boy.
He can be a little mischievous, but he's responsible and kind. Breakfast was a little hard to catch today. I can't relax without red meat inside.
Living as a hunter-gatherer sounds tough. I'd be happy to make you breakfast, you know.
I might take you up on that offer when starvation looms. Thanks, Ryuta.
Oh, jeez. I didn't ever realize, like, that's kind of a serious dig at his cooking skills.
Oh, I don't know. I didn't assume that she meant it that way.
Starvation looms, I'll let a bird cook for me.
No, but other places in the story, she says he's a good cook.
Jeepers, not good being late on the first day. Sorry.
So Ryuta pulled me along into the school. Today is the start of a new semester. I wonder what lies in store.
Wait, pulled you along with what? His beak?
Yes, probably. It was all I could do to adjust the atmosphere last year. Better make up for all that lost fun.
Also, how big are we if he's a regular-ass pigeon? Just questions I haven't actually been asking myself because I've just been in this game's ridiculous premise.
No, I think we're regular-sized, because remember how we were concerned about Azami's scooter?
Yeah,
like
okay.
Human?
Old face, new faces, yada yada yada.
Yay, many happy memories. Oh, the teacher's here.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Nadaki Kazuaki. I seem to be your teacher this year. I specialize in math and physics and also some other things. Sir, wake up! This is homeroom!
He sleeps with his eyes open? This quail is Nanaki Kazuaki. He's a famously soporific math teacher. I'd heard the rumors, but I hadn't expected him to fall asleep just like that. Apparently he's well known as a mathematician. Just goes to show. Great minds come in all forms.
I'm sorry, it's a little warm in here, isn't it? Which reminds me, we have a transfer student. Please introduce yourself, Shirogane.
What is the point? I have no wish to speak with commoners. Do not think I am here because I wish to be.
Oh, well, I guess that's that. Hey, that's no good. But he doesn't want to introduce himself.
Can't just let him break the rules like that, sir. The system will collapse and we'll all turn into kulaks and dissenters.
Well, when you put it like that, could you at least say your name, Shirogane? Oh shit, I already did it for you.
Shirogane Labelle Sequoia.
Yeah, that's him.
Yep. That's him.
I feel like...
He's glaring daggers at us. There's gonna be trouble down the line. Lunch already? Today is slipping by so quickly. It reminds me I've had these books out from the library all summer. I'll return them now. Where is everyone? Aside from the receptionist, there's hardly anybody here. Huh? Someone looking at me? Probably just my imagination. Or not. A mourning dove stands in the dark corner staring in my direction. Mourning doves aren't very common in Japan, but apparently they're everywhere in America. Did you want something from me? He looked away.
Not really.
Oh, scary voice. I'm pretty sure it was him who I felt looking at me. There's no one else here. Are you sure?
Yes, I don't want anything with you. It's the things you're carrying that interest me.
He glances at the desk as if to say, hurry up and return them already.
Books.
Oh, sorry. They were a little too dense and I never finished them. Were you waiting for them all summer? He silently returns his gaze to his book. Maybe he's in a bad mood. I'm Dump Truck Billy Butts, a sophomore. What about you? You're...
Nageki. Fujishiro Nageki. Freshman.
Wow, mourning doves are pretty rare in Japan. Maybe it's just his voice, but he seems kind of sad.
Leave me alone.
He's reading his book again. Okay, sorry to bother you. I keep meeting depressing people today. Now that I have that out of the way, I think I'll head back to class. Wait, isn't that...
You should have been instructed not to approach me in school.
Come on, Sakuya. What kind of thing is that to say to your own brother after all these years?
My brother? You must be joking. You were never a brother to me. Please, don't talk to me again. I have no time for half-breeds. I'll be going now.
Hey, wait just a... I guess even if we're in the same school, now what's done is done. I hadn't meant to eavesdrop, but I just think I overheard something juicy!
No.
The ever-popular trendsetter and ladies' man, Sakazaki Yuya, is Sakuya's brother? I wonder what the story behind that is. Hey. You heard that whole thing right. Are you a friend of Sakuya's? Hey, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to listen in on you. No sweat. I try and stay sexy and suave in front of all you little ladies, but that there wasn't too cool.
I'm just imagining a foot-tall bird, like, strutting his way around, like, what is at least a 5'4" tall human woman. This is making me laugh so hard.
This fantail pigeon is Sakazaki Yuya, an upperclassman. I've never talked to him before, but he's famous, or infamous, throughout the school. Everybody knows of him. You're Billy Butts, right? How did you... I know every birdie here. Besides, you're the only human. A single poppy in a field of rye. Did you say you were a friend of Sakuya's? Not exactly. We had a rather ballistic introduction this morning. We're in the same class, that's all. I'd never have thought that stuck-up aristocrat wannabe was your brother. Aristocrat wannabe. He is an aristocrat, actually. Genuine article in the flesh. He is? He's a bit of a pain, so good luck, mon ami. Adieu. He really is a noble bird. Never heard anything like that about Oyuya, though. Probably a twisty business.
So what's the deal? Well, that's all for today. Stay safe, everyone.
Yeah, when's the different stuff gonna happen? Yay! Huh? Sir, where's Ryuta?
He said he was going to the infirmary. Maybe you should see if he's still there? Oh,
Now that I
Do
think
what
about
you
it,
want.
Ryuta always did have a weak stomach. I should go to the infirmary just to make sure he's okay. Excuse me? Nobody's here? There's no one sleeping behind the curtains, and the doctor isn't here either. My hunter-gatherer instincts feel no presence. There's nobody here. Ryuta? No reply. The infirmary is empty. Weird, did he go home already? I feel a little nervous poking around the empty room. Now that I think of it, I haven't been in here much before. Unlike Ryuta, I'm perfectly healthy. Whoa, they've got all kinds of drugs in here. Ethylpar, Trifay, Luciobenzene. What do these even do?
care to find out?
Doctor?
I'll feed you all sorts of things if you want.
No, thank you.
Sorry, I had dreamed up this voice for him, and I was like, yes.
This partridge is Iwamine Shu, the school doctor. He's rather creepy in person and has a bad reputation among the student body. Everybody knows that even just talking to him can bring you down with aspergillus, psittacosis, or even worse things.
Psittacosis. We need to look at what these diseases are.
And I never even heard him come in through the door. Ninja doctor.
You don't look like you have a good reason to be in here. Did you need something?
I heard Ryuta? Kawara from 2-3 was supposed to be in here?
Him? He's already gone.
Oh. Why didn't he come find me before going home? Sorry to bother you. I'll be going now.
That's what you should.
Finally out of that den of evil. Ryuta's already gone home. What do I do now? Oh. Never got around to joining a club last year. Maybe I'll go take a look at some of my options. I think there are clubs for baseball, soccer, track, kendo, migration, birdwatching.
Or as we just call it, watching.
Wasn't there another one? Anyway, I'll start with the track team. I ran in middle school, and it's always funny watching the birds hop around. I think their club room is on the ground floor off to the side. A white dove is having a tantrum outside.
Do you want to do Oka-san?
Sure.
Okay.
Coo! Coo! This is no pudding for a man. Oh, Kasan rejects it. It is a lie. A vicious falsification. He's dancing around on a squished pudding. Hey, that's not very nice to the pudding.
It gets me every
This is
time.
Oko-san. He doesn't really look it, but supposedly he's a fantail pigeon, I think. Either way, he's hyper. Woo! Oko-san has suffered a deception most vile. A wretched betrayal. Betrayal? Woo! Oko-san instructed that pudding be provided for new members. Woo! But this is no pudding. Ousted, scorned, betrayed, dragged into the street and shot by those he trusted most. It's squished and filthy, but the thing under his feet looks like normal store-bought pudding. What's wrong with it? Go! Go! Spare the jest, young lady. Oko-san used wing attack. It's super effective. Go! They'll rue the day they crossed Oko-san. He'll have them flayed, hanged, shot at dawn. He will. Go! Oko-san must now train to achieve true pudding. Farewell. And he's gone. He's a good runner, but what does pudding have to do with the track team? And so ended the first day of my second semester at St. Pigeonations.
I think we'll want to choose the class council today. As you all know, this school doesn't require you to join any club. If you want to, you can. But if you don't, then you're free to go home after school.
Oko-san has time only for the track team!
Well, that's good. What about you, Shirogane?
A foolish question. I already hold a position here.
Oh, that's right. You became the student president when you were admitted.
Nepotism ho! Don't we get a vote?
Just coming to school is enough for me.
You have to take care of your mother on your own and all.
Yeah.
I wonder what I should do. Join the... So... Since we haven't seen anything new yet, do you think
let's
you want to
join
just
the
do...
student council.
Yeah, just kind of go along the Shirogane path.
Well, that's
We
everyone,
can make a
isn't it?
save.
Oh, let's make a save right here. Options, save. We'll just, I think here's good.
Okay.
Here in the middle. Dang it!
I was gonna say we might want to wait until we get to the new stuff,
Crap.
but
Okay.
it's okay.
Well, who knows? It might happen right the heck now.
Today's an elective day. What should I do? Attend?
Should we go to math class that one time?
Let's do math class. We gotta
The
do
one
well in our
time.
test. Mr. Inaki dozed off as usual, but class was somehow good anyway. I feel smarter already. Billy Butts level up. Wisdom increased by 5. I was pretty sure I wanted to join it, but what does the council do again? We skipped the vote, and I think it's only Sakuya and me. Anyway, he called a meeting, so to the council room I go. This looks like a CEO's office.
Naturally. Did you think I would stand for anything less?
Hi, Sakuya. So, you had this done?
This room used to be filthy. Better suited to rabbits than us.
What a prig.
Have you decided which position you will take?
I get to choose?
Who is there to choose for you, dumb Japanese?
Aren't you Japanese too, Sakuya?
Do not mock me. I am French. Can't you tell by my fabulous French accent?
A French noble bird? That sounds delicious.
Just thinking about the ortolan.
What?
So the ortolan is it's sort of like foie gras. It's this bird that's a night feeder, and people figured out that you can like put it in a box and it'll just eat and eat.
Oh,
And then
no.
it's like drowned in wine and cooked.
That sounds terrible.
Like, apparently the first person to eat the ortolan that way was a priest, and he did so with like a napkin over his head. It's been said that he wanted to savor the flavors of this delicious bird, but really it's more likely he was trying to hide from God. I mean, you just
God won't see me if I have a napkin on my head. That's like toddler logic.
I mean, that's the way the story goes. It's pretty apocryphal, but ortolan is a real thing that happened.
Oh.
I do like the idea of a priest being like, if I just put a napkin on my head, I can hide from God while I eat this thing that we forced to... We fed until it was obese, drowned it in wine, and then ate it whole. Anyway, it does sound delicious.
I guess I have to pick a post now. I think I'll be the vice president.
Yeah, if we want to impress him, let's just be the vice president. You wish to be my right wing? Ah! You've got nerve. I like that.
I think I just got bonded with. Gosh, he looks pretty happy right now. And so I became vice president of the student council. Sitting at home is so relaxing. Oh, tomorrow is the class hike. Should I prepare anything? We won't be going far, so I don't have to. Well, health first. I think I'll have some udon and go to sleep. Today is the hike. We've stopped for a break on a hillside. Who should I talk to?
Well, obviously Sakuya.
Yes, unless there's a new choice.
No.
Okay, Sakuya.
Unacceptable!
In a temper, as usual.
Why? Why do I have to come to a place like this? And on foot?
It's a hike, Sakuya. You have to walk.
For what purpose? An exercise? Foolishness! Exercise is for peasants.
No, for fun. You're supposed to enjoy the change of scenery. Look over here. Don't we have a nice view? Sakuya looks like he still has something to say, but he reluctantly comes over to me. I think maybe he's acting angry than he really is. Sheesh, what a kid. I wonder if we were supposed to go with Oko-san. Like, if that was the promise?
But we're also supposed to
might
be
be
like
like
the
a new
reincarnation of
person.
Edel Blau.
I don't know. We'll see. I guess we'll see.
Let's attend math class again, just for the hell of it.
Not getting this at all.
Maybe you should review the basics a little more, dumb truck.
Yes, sir.
Wisdom up by 5. Hoo-ha! I imagine you're all well aware, but the sports festival's right around the corner. Please think about what you'll do.
Sports festival season already?
If it were in the fall, it would conflict with the cultural festival, so it's always been in May.
What are you going to do, Ryuta?
I haven't decided, but probably the three-legged race. Somebody has to.
Woo! Hoko-san will handle the marathon. Indeed he will! You do have a lot of stamina, Oka-san. What about you, Sakuya?
You can't possibly expect me to run in some race, can you?
It is a sports festival. Is there an event that doesn't involve running?
How about being a cheerleader?
The general, in other words. Very well. Leave it to me.
I don't think that's...
Also, the first aid team is always short-handed, so I'm sure they could use some help if anybody still can't decide. Well, that's all for today. I'm about to go pass out for the next 8 hours.
Ryuta's doing the three-legged race, Oka-san's running the marathon, and Sakuya's a cheerleader. Yuya might be running the first aid tent. What should I do? I'll have to think about it. Today's the sports festival. I never did make up my mind. What should I do?
Today is sports.
Today is sports.
We were gonna do cheerleaders.
There's something of a crowd around our cheerleaders. I see Sakuya and a brass band? That's overdoing it. I think I saw something similar during the changing of the guard at Buckingham Palace.
Fucking hell. You're here!
You're not cutting any corners, I see.
Naturally not. Only the best from a labelle.
Sir, preparations are complete, sir! Your order, sir!
Tuba players known for their high-pitched voices. Very well, begin!
And so the band began to play. Where did he get these people? They all look like professionals. Shouldn't cheerleaders be students?
You, join in!
Okay. I seem to be in charge of the cymbals. One wrong slip and I'll be the laughingstock of the playground. Yikes. Sakuya's conducting is awfully flashy. Is this the labelle style?
That was odd.
The first barrier for all students who make it this far, the midterm exam.
Oh, we went to math class.
We're getting them back today. Oh, I don't think I did too well.
Dump truck.
Yes.
You worked hard. Keep going like that, you'll do just fine. One day you could surpass me. I'd love to see that.
Hopefully I won't accidentally hand in my recorder instead of my math homework.
Somehow, again, for like the 5th time.
It's new! I've had this dream a lot recently. I can see a little house on the other side of the fence. I wonder who lives there. I don't think it's anyone I know. Ryuta is next to me, and my parents are here too. We're all together again, but... Mom? Dad? Hey, wake up, please! What is happening? What is happening?
Does smell funny when it gets humid like this.
Huh? There's a bunch of birds in front of the staff room. What are they doing? Oh, there's Yuya. He's gonna tell us about Brian the pigeon again. Salutations, Billy Butts. Brian won his 7th Pulitzer.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Staff versus Brian, first elected, crowned again. Brian, don't tell me you don't know who he is.
Google him.
Yeah, best you should Google him. He's the world's most famous blogger. He's so skillful. The Pidgey Olympics, the Dove Olympics, blah 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 blah. Mon ami, Google Pigeon Brian. Okay. Lunch by do blah blah blah.
Better hurry back to class. Hello, everybody. Huh? There's a pile of overturned desks in the middle.
This is new.
No. This is Oka-san.
Oh, what is it?
Rock doves' underwings and bellies are light, so they look pretty different upside down. I mean, wait, what's going on?
Oka-san and Sakuya are... Oh, it's Oka-san and Sakuya.
I look up to see the two of them at each other's throats. I think we might have a diplomatic incident on our hands. What happened, Ryuta?
Sakuya was making fun of Oka-san. Oh, we have to take Sakuya's side.
Yes, we have to take Sakuya's side.
He called him a stupid mongrel who only thinks about imaginary pudding and said he was ashamed to be in the same class.
That's terrible. I mean, Oka-san is a nutcase, and I don't know what he's saying half the time, but he really does like pudding.
Either way, Oka-san kind of went for the jugular end.
You tried to pull them apart and Oka-san used wing attack on you?
Yep. Your only hope now, Billy Butts.
Oh, I just realized with that choice at the beginning, do you think we can still date Sakuya?
I don't know, we're about to find out.
Yeah, we'll find out. Okay. Oka-san will not allow pudding or himself to be ridiculed. You will apologize.
You tell me to take back my word. I shall not. A mongrel like you hasn't even the right to speak to me.
Ooh! Okusan is not a mongrel. The battle still rages, and it looks like Ryuta's sacrifice was in vain. I should
Side with Sakuya.
side with Sakuya. Okusan, settle down. This is a classroom. Ooh! This is a matter between doves. Stay out of it, Billy Butts.
You are a credit to your simian ancestry, dump truck. I respect your judgment.
What a butt. Ooh!
I know, we're trying to date this butt.
I'd catch Okusan and throw him out the window.
What?
Oh my goodness!
Jesus Christ!
Just because you're angry doesn't mean you can make a mess. Come back in when you're prepared to be civilized.
Felt like an overreaction.
Just threw him out the window. I mean, hopefully the window was open.
I mean, like, Okasan tried to kill him for insulting Pudding, which is also an overreaction, but I don't know, two wrongs don't make a throwing a pigeon out the window, like the old saying goes.
I wonder what I should do during break. Go to the... I have no idea.
You wanna go to the infirmary? Or the cafeteria? Because the store, we're just gonna run into what's his butt.
Is Yuya at the store?
Yeah, Yui's at the store.
Okay.
We've done him.
I feel like Okusan's gonna be in the cafeteria, but maybe I'll be mistaken.
Alright, I think you're right, but
I think I'll eat at the cafeteria today. Or maybe Ryuta. 1 half-dead fried rice, please. Yum, my favorite. Ooh, no, this is wrong. A fake. A vicious lie. A familiar voice indeed. Ooh, this is not pudding.
I know, you said, so come on, let's eat outside. We can't horse around in here.
What's going on? Not that I can't tell by looking.
San saw the pudding here, and we went nuts. I stopped him from going on a rampage, but ow! Cut it out, Okasan!
Ooh, release me at once. My rage voltage is rising.
Help me, Billy Butts.
Leave it to me. Leave it to me, Ryuta. My hunter-gatherer blood boils! Ah! Ooh! No! The Beast Queen shows her true colors! Pull out! Pull out!
And don't take that out of context.
Okusan rushes from the cafeteria like a rabbit from a catapult.
Safe at last. Thanks, Billy Butts.
No problem. All I did was shout at him anyway.
Apparently that was enough. Now we can all eat lunch without fear of a disaster. Whew.
Today's an elective day. What should I do? Attend. Oh, maybe music class.
Let's do a music class. Why not? Let's mix it up.
We all have to stand up and sing solos today. Ah, I'm nervous. His voice is beautiful.
It is so beautiful.
Billy Butts leveled up. Charisma increased by 5. Today is Tanabata. There's probably a bamboo tree in the plaza this year, too. I think I'll go make a wish.
Tanabata.
Wow, there's lots here already. Anybody I know? Your
My
Mother's
mother's
Day.
Day holiday this year. It made my stomach get better. Impossible n'est pas français. Impossible is not French. Barty Conference, son, dead, flee, blah, 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 blah. Remember.
What should I wish for? Become a famous artist?
Yeah, let's become a famous artist, why not?
Wish to become a famous artist whose work is known the world over.
Oh, hello, is that you, dump truck?
Mr. Nanaki.
You should be careful out this late. It can be dangerous for a girl, you know. I was about to head home. Would you like to walk to your place with me? I kind of flubbed that line.
You know, we usually refuse him. Let's just add to it for content's sake.
Okay.
Something different.
Yes, please.
All right.
It's not like we're trying to romance him. Oh.
Mr. Nanaki demonstrated some extreme sleeping on the way home, but we arrived eventually.
Your house is very, rustic, dump truck.
I like it this way.
It's wonderful to have a place to come back to, isn't it? Wonderful indeed.
He looks a little sad.
No.
Sir?
See you tomorrow. Don't forget your homework, and for God's sake, don't give me a recorder again. I swear to Bird Christ.
And so he left, a somewhat hollow-sounding farewell echoing behind him.
Ah.
Or was it just my imagination? Today's an elective day. What should I do? Attend?
I'm gonna go to the gym?
Music.
Let's go music class. Right, why
Let's
not?
up our charisma. I feel like that would be important for Sakuya. I'm placed in charge of the timpani today. Last time it was the gong. What am I supposed to be, the musical gorilla?
Wait, jeez, Billy Butts, you're the only person with opposable thumbs.
Got our finals back today. I'm not sure I did too well.
Dump truck.
Sir.
You didn't do too badly, I think.
Yes?
You, oh, never mind. You did badly. Sorry.
Oh no, maybe we need math class. No.
Try harder next time, okay?
I disappointed Mr. Nanaki. I'll have to study more from now on. That dream again. Ryuta, my parents, and me at a stranger's house. The strange bird who comes to me as a magician.
Sorry, what?
He says he'll grant any wish that Ryuta and I make. Maybe not today. Maybe not tomorrow. But one day.
Holy crap.
Oh no, does that mean we should have been romancing Ryuta in this playthrough?
I don't know! It all came out of nowhere!
We don't know what we're doing.
Like, I don't want to look up a guide, because it's more fun to just, like, jump at stuff when things get weird. Well, it's been a semester already.
It's summer now.
Yay. Oh, yeah.
I think Sakuya said to help him clean out the council room. He always gets angry if I make him wait, so I should hurry. Oh, well, this is new, right?
Oh, yeah, I think we saw this, like, once.
Okay.
We were romancing him, and then I think we wished for the mad love of a fallen angel, and we got completely thrown off track. Oh, no, it was Ryuta. You're late.
I came as fast as I could. Sorry, Sakuya, let's start cleaning.
Very well. First, move the shelf and chairs. There's dust underneath.
Okay.
Next, inside the cupboard, arrange the files by date.
Okay.
And then the floor. Polish it at least 3 times, and the window.
Hold on, are you telling me to do all that by myself?
Who else is there?
You, bonehead.
A growl.
Maybe I should stand up to him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sakuya, I'm the vice president, not the Char woman.
Is that so?
My job is to help you, so maybe you should be taking the lead role in cleaning up.
That's why I'm giving you orders.
No, geez, that's not what Here's a mop. Work.
What?
You know how to use it, right? Let's get started. Don't tell me you've never...
Of course not.
Talk about living in the lap of luxury. And so Sakuya reluctantly helped me clean. I'd thought he might complain for a while, but he certainly can be obedient. Now then, the sooner we finish, the sooner we get to go home. It's easy to fall out of practice and get fat and lazy during summer vacation. Hunter-gatherer's body is her way of life, so maybe I'll go running today.
Yep, there's that. The shrine. The dilapidated buildings. Like, what the fuck? Wait, what is that? I still want to know what that's about.
Ah, that was a good run.
We have to sit... Azami's section is so long.
We can kind of just breeze through it.
Okay, yeah, we'll just breeze through it.
Yay!
Hey, no, where am I? I don't know where I am. Don't fail me now. Hey, you. Hey, Azami. God, still one of the best characters in this entire fucking game.
Yeah, I like Asami. Carve it into your soul, kid.
One of the best characters I've seen in a game in a while. I love just the hardcore biker that goes under the speed limit. So amazing. I'll forget it.
Yeah, let's forget it.
Hopefully Rita gets the job anyway. Yay, but slacking up is more fun. Whee! Oh.
Summer festival. Let's see who is. Let's look at our
Sakuya.
choices. Yes, Sakuya.
Okay, Sakuya.
Sakuya over here.
You've got nerve to call me out on during vacation. What is it?
Oh, right, you just moved here, so you wouldn't have known. Today's the festival. Let's go together.
A festival? What's that?
You'll understand when you see it. Come on.
Just pick him up.
What? Oh, sorry.
What in the...
Shops, food, good fun all around.
People can't possibly be eating food prepared like this. It's unsanitary. It's madness.
Don't worry, there haven't been any reports of food poisoning for 2 years.
So there were reports 3 years ago?
Yep. Guiding the panic-stricken Sakuya through the festival is a little troublesome, but hilarious nonetheless.
Sorry, baby shaking her head. Said to check up on her. And so the night wears on.
Huh? When did you buy that candy apple, Sakuya?
It had an interesting color, so I thought I would buy one in case... Oh, wait. They had an interesting color, so I thought I'd buy one. I'm not going to eat it. I shall take it home and mount it in a case.
Huh.
The fuck?
I knew I should have gotten up when I first woke up. I slept way too late.
Oh,
School
yeah,
starts
blah, blah,
today.
blah.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Billy Butts, check out...
You overslept? Aren't you forgetting your recorder to hand in, Dump Truck?
No.
Yeah, you're just a little bit early, just remember.
Are you just going to skip all this?
Yeah, let's just go back home.
Yeah, go back
It's
home.
like, we're just gonna sleep.
No, have fun, bye. Oh, good morning, everyone. I hope you had fun over the summer.
Ooh! Okusan is always having fun.
Yup. What is this fun?
Once summer's over, time starts slipping by faster than ever. Try to stay focused. And
Focus, sir, focus.
that's why I kind of thought about having obstructed airways, so he has apnea.
Oh, well, that's why he's always sleeping.
Now I made it sad. That's all for today. I'm gonna go home and wish they made CPAP masks for birds.
Oh.
See you tomorrow, everyone. Also, since if birds get lung diseases, they pretty much fucking die, so I don't know how I'm still alive.
My headcanon is ruined.
Classes always feel really long after summer vacation. I think I'll go home and sleep. I'm gonna go home, Ryuta. Wanna come with... Huh? Ryuta isn't at his desk. He's always slow, so I don't think he packed up and went home. Sir, wait.
Hello, Dump Truck. What is it?
Do you know where Ryuta went? I don't think I've seen him since homeroom.
He went to the infirmary earlier. I don't think he wasn't feeling well.
He had a stomach ache?
Could be. Maybe you should go check on him if you weren't going anywhere else.
I will.
Oh, I'm late! I've been so slow getting out before, but I've never slept through my alarm like this. Maybe I'm not getting enough sleep. Anyway, gotta go fast. Sorry I'm late!
Good morning, Kuara. I was just about to sit down. We were.
Late on the second day, as expected of a feral.
Now.
Oh, now? Sir, where's Billy Butts? Isn't she here?
Apparently not.
No wonder her kind died off. Wait, what the fuck?
Dun dun dun.
Where are you, Billy Butts? Usually you'd be here early. You were late yesterday and now this?
I think we can start homeroom now, and we can all ponder the existential nightmare that seem to be in split timelines somehow. Today we'll do a review of the history of birdkind.
You wait until now to teach that. What a pathetic country.
Of course, everyone learned it years ago, but it's required for the second day of the semester. Back when we birds were still beasts and pets, a virus known as AH5N1 appeared. At first, it only infected birds, but it underwent a mutation and spread to humans. This mutated strain was highly infectious and had extreme high mortality rate. Because of course it fucking did. It became clear that it posed a threat to the survival of the human species, so humans engineered a powerful virus to cull birds and prevent AH5N1 from becoming a pandemic. Holy fucking shit, that's what all those little notes were about. Oh goddamn. In hindsight, it seems foolhardy and rash, but the world leaders of the time saw no better option. Except the new virus didn't work. Infected birds didn't die. Rather, their brains grew in size and power, starting with doves. Hoisted by their own petard, humans were. That's why doves make up the majority of the professional qualified workers today. Other birds, including quails like me, are still adapting to social life, and that probably explains how sleepy I am. Incidentally, I heard that the first puffin in history to hold a governorship was elected last month. Oh, so I love puffins! They're so fucking cute! I'm a big fan of birds. Honestly, I don't know enough about birds, but I like birds. I like people who like birds. Birds are neat. Even kakapos, or what's close to extinction, can now be toilet trained. Thank God. And as you all know, the Prime Minister of Japan is a shoebill. Anyway, the development of social intelligence in birds is a huge impact on the predators. Which leads me to my next point. Since their gamut failed, humans were left defenseless to AH5N1. Most died out. The few that are left now live peacefully with birds, though in the past there were large conflicts. That's the bell. We'll vote on student council members in second period, so be on time. Billy Butts never came. I hope she's okay. Maybe I should try calling her. Quara, do you have a minute? Sure. We're supposed to get out our print boxes today. Would you mind picking ours up? Our print box?
Do you want me to do Ryuta? Just, I don't know how long this is gonna go on.
No, I've been enjoying the crap out of this.
Oh, okay, we'll go.
I'm flexing my muscles. I feel my voice feels good. Yep, it has all the handouts and everything since we don't have a council yet. Oh, okay. It's in the faculty room, right? That's right. If you could have it back here before second period, please. Print box, print box. Inside the facility is faculty office is a stack of cardboard boxes. These must be the ones. This one maybe? I pick up a Barksmark 2-3. It's awfully heavy. I guess paper isn't exactly light when there's this much of it. Oh, thank you. Were you okay? You were okay by yourself? It's a little heavier than I expected, but I was fine. Let's take a look inside. Just let me make sure everything's here. Did you cut your wig, Kawara? Cut my... I don't think so. It's bleeding. I did. Did I scratch myself on something? It doesn't hurt at all. No, this isn't my blood. What is that? There's blood leaking through a corner of the box. What the shit did we get ourselves into? We were looking for love. This was supposed to be fun. I feel sick, but I reach out and open the lid anyway. Inside the box is a human head. The eyes are glassy, but even like this, I still recognize her. Oh my fucking god! Oh my god!
What the heck happened?
I wish I had face cam, because I am literally freaked out by this.
You might want to take your hands off your mouth so people can hear you.
I am freaking out right now. She wasn't late. She was here all along. It can't. What? Look away, Kawara. Looking will only hurt you.
Emergency alert! Emergency alert! We have entered a state of emergency. All students please evacuate to the gymnasium. Repeat, we have entered. Go! What is happening? Why is everything red?
I don't know. Till we know what's going on, there's nothing to do but to follow instructions. What are you spacing out for, Kawara? Come on! No. I don't want to leave Billy Butts here alone. Get up! She's gone! That thing is no longer dump truck! It can't be. Come! Holy fucking shit. By the time we arrived, the gym was already crowded with students and teachers. No one seems to know what's going on, though. The gym echoes with whispered speculation.
Hey, did you see that box? Yeah, you had that too? Yep. Well, the class rep opened it and I didn't see it, but apparently there was a human arm in it. Ours had half a leg. It was really gross.
Ugh. From the snatches of conversation I hear, it sounds like all the print boxes had pieces of a human corpse in them. Were they all pieces of Billy Butts, I wonder? Nobody seems particularly concerned, which isn't all that odd. It was grotesque, but it's not like it was a dead bird. Oh, cold. It's just some primate. Nanaki, this isn't some idiotic disaster drill, is it? We're not supposed to leave until next month.
We're not supposed to have one until next month.
We're not supposed to have one until next month. Sorry, thank you.
So
Billy Butts from the other dimension.
Do you suppose it has something to do with this distasteful box? That was definitely dump trucks.
Nah.
Bah! Won't someone explain this ridiculous state of affairs already? Yeah. Someone tell me what's going on. This is a bad dream, right? Someone wake me up. Someone... Is everyone... Oh, you want to take this one?
Is everyone here? This is Ichijo Mino, the headmaster.
So pretty. The headmaster?
It seems we've all gathered together without panic or noise. Excellent. Unfortunately, there has been a natural disaster outside. The school is a designated evacuation site, so please remain here a little longer.
Natural disaster? Nonsense. The weather is perfectly clear.
Ooh! Okusan felt no earthquakes!
It's not like we're going anywhere near... It's not like we're near a volcano or anything.
I demand an explanation, headmaster. What is going on outside? Does this have something to do with dump truck Billy Butts? What have you brought us? Why have you brought us here?
I repeat, there has been a...
No, imbecile!
The gymnasium erupts in whispered discussion once more. Well, that changed nothing. I still have no idea what's going on. Are you alright, Kawara?
No, yes I am.
Well, this could prove to be very bad for us all.
Could prove to be? It already is.
Ooh! Mr. Naki, Billy Butts is missing. Ooh! She must have run off somewhere. Okusan will go look for her.
No, San, no, she's... San is an older breed, much closer to pigeons than the human era. Maybe he doesn't understand the concept of death. Trying to explain it would only hurt myself. The headmaster has proven entirely unhelpful. What should we do, Nanaki?
Well, we can't exactly carry on with class.
I agree with San. Let's go get Billy Butts. Calm yourself, Kawara. To relinquish your sanity in a state of emergency is suicide. I'm fine. There's nothing wrong with me. Sir, we can't just leave her there like that. May I go back to the classroom just once?
Well, the principal did ask us to remain here, but she didn't say we couldn't leave the gym now, did he?
I'm coming with you. As president of the student council, I have a responsibility to get to the bottom of this. Thanks, Sakuya. Do not flatter yourself. I am not doing this for you. Dump truck was foolish, loud, and had no manners or sense. But she never deserved anything like this. I swear by my blood and name as a label, I will find the one who did this. You shall be my assistant. Come, Kawara.
Right.
And so I exited the gymnasium in Sakuya's majestic wake. I want to know what happened to Billy Butts. Who did that to her and why? Fuck me! Could the evacuation possibly have nothing to do with her? Why wouldn't the headmaster explain anything? My head was a raging whirlpool of questions and no answers. And I did not yet know what we would find. What is this? A wall. A huge gray... What had been a clear autumn sky is now blocked off by dull gray. It's dark, almost like the sun has gone down. A dome, rather. We appear to be shut in from above as well. What? When did they do this, and how? I don't think any of us was in full command of his facilities when we came this way. We can't be certain that it wasn't already there. It does seem most likely that it was put into place while we were in the gymnasium and listening to the headmaster, though. He did say there was a natural disaster. Maybe this is some sort of shield. Oh, maybe it's some sort of shield? A disaster so destructive there's nothing to be done but hide under an enormous grey blanket and wait? Maybe they didn't give the headmaster the details to avoid causing a panic? If that were the case, they would be robbing us of our right to know why our very lives are in danger. Is this really a shelter? Is there really a natural disaster? Either way, we don't know if there's a connection between what happened to Billy Butts and all this. Let's go to the classroom and tell Mr. Nanaki about the dome thing. Very well. Looks like the other classes left theirs as well. They're at their teachers' desks. Is everybody else planning to stay in the gym? Man, everybody is a weird word. Japan is a country full of fools who have grown lazy through too much peace. I doubt anyone else has dared to take it upon themselves to investigate the matter. We're here. The box is still where I left it. Inside is... I can't. Sakuya, I'm sorry. Could you... No matter. What is this madness? Huh? There's nothing here. That can't be right. We left it right here. It's not like it got up and moved on its own, is it? Someone came and removed it while everyone is in the gym. This is life, not some third-rate mystery novel.
Exactly, Sakuya.
Yuya!
Salutations, Ryuta. I see you're babysitting Sakuya.
Do not throw my name around like some cheap toy, mongrel.
How cruel. Well, I can't blame you for being tense given the circumstances.
I think you'd act like that regardless of the circumstances, Yuya. I'm sorry, I just wanted to keep the voices, but I'm glad you got a character to play.
I am sorry about her. It pains me to think what happened.
His expression clouds. It's strange. I've never seen him with any expression other than carefree cheerfulness before.
You'd known her for a long time, right?
Yes. Do you know something about all this, Yuya?
Well, most of this business is still a mystery to me, but I can at least answer the question we face right now.
The whereabouts of the corpse, you mean?
Yeah, that. As you said, this isn't some third-rate mystery novel. Corpses don't disappear, and we won't be having a famous detective show up and find the culprit for us. Anyway, the other infirmary assistants and I gathered her up in the chemistry lab.
The chemistry lab? What for?
For one, well, we couldn't just leave her scattered throughout the school if only for the mental health of students. Secondly, for the autopsy. As you know, we have two things going on at once here. The only human in the school was cut up and distributed to the rest of the school, and now there's some natural disaster happening. I imagine you're wondering if there isn't a connection between the two.
We are, but we haven't found anything. What do you know?
I told you, this is all a mystery to me too. I suspect that we will have an easier time investigating the murder as long as we're sealed in like this, though. The doctor should be proceeding with the autopsy by now.
The doctor? Why him?
You don't trust him?
Of course not. I don't want to think about what he might do to her. He might even have...
Oh, sorry.
You suspect the doctor? Yeah, every birdie knows he's a nutcase. He probably killed her for some crazy experiment. He is an expert in the field. Who else here could perform the autopsy? But...
I know where you're coming from, Ryuta. He's not exactly the most ethically minded bird around. That's why I asked Professor Nanaki to come too. He should be there by now if you want to go make sure.
Alright, we'll go later. So Billy Butts has been gathered in the chemistry lab, and the doctor and Mr. Nanaki are examining her now. Mr. Nanaki might not be the best witness, but he's better than no one, right? Well, we know where the corpse went then, but why are you here?
Me? I'm investigating, under my own orders, of course.
Playing detective, mongrel.
That, and I have to make sure we didn't miss any pieces. Anyway, what are you two going to do now? Personally, I think the murder and the evacuation are almost certainly connected.
I'm inclined to agree. The headmaster's refusal to explain our situation makes me doubt this story in its entirety.
Indeed. So, Ryuta.
Yeah?
I know how you feel. You want to find the one who did this to Billy Butts as soon as possible, right?
Yes. Billy Butts. Gone for a moment, and suddenly she was turned into this. Who did that to her? I'll find them and I'm gonna find a culprit and I've never felt this emotion before, but now I feel nothing else. When I find that bird,
My thoughts exactly. Unfortunately, this school is a mess, and we won't find anything by chasing after her shadow. I think we should try to solve both mysteries at once, whenever possible. Of course, the wall could just be there because of some natural disaster. That's about all I have to say.
We didn't need your advice from the start. You're nothing but talk anyway, mongrel. Thanks, Yuya. We'll do our best to help.
Oh, one other thing. You might want to talk to one in the maintenance office. Tell him I sent you.
You mean that antisocial cockatiel dandy everybody hates?
Yep, him. Don't worry, he's a good guy. He'll be able to help you, and you might find something useful in there. Well, that's it for the talky mongrel. Adieu.
God, he's so cool under pressure. He saunters off towards the staircase. What a dreadfully obnoxious man. I thought he'd never shut up. He gave us some good advice, right? We should be grateful. Anyway, I don't think we'll find anything else here. Indeed. Where should we head next? I doubt we would go amiss visiting the lab, the maintenance office, or by investigating the wall outside. Right. Let's go to the office first. Maybe this one guy will be able to help us. The maintenance office, in other words, the repairman shop. I doubt we'll find anything useful there. You said to go there, right? I doubt the integrity of his advice. Jeez, is that anything to say about your own brother? You should be nicer to your family. My family? Do you mock me? That filthy-blooded mongrel is no relation to me. Whoa, calm down. Guess his elitism is still running his business as usual. We don't have time to waste, we should hurry. The maintenance room is in the corner of the building on the ground floor, right? Excuse us! What is this? This doesn't look very educational. The handyman pretty much lives here, I think.
A dove. And one more?
Mr. One, hello!
What are you doing here? Didn't you hear the alarm?
I'm Ryuta, and this is Sakuya. We got permission from our teacher to investigate the building. Didn't you hear the alarm?
No panic, no noise, and no leaving. That's what I do here.
Whoa, somebody seems really cool. You mean you're too lazy to go to the gymnasium?
Don't worry about me. You two go ahead and find your class there.
No, we're not. Do you mean to interfere with us, wretched fool? Yuya said we should ask for your help.
Sakazaki Yuya?
Yes, him. We decided to honor his request by coming all the way over here. Do you intend to stop us now? Sakuya, where the heck are your manners? Oh, sorry, he transferred from overseas. His Japanese isn't too great.
He certainly has more bark than I imagine he has bite. Very well, come in. What did you say you gentlemen were investigating?
Two things. The murder of dump truck Billy Butts and the mysterious wall outside. You've been in here the whole time, right? Do you know what he's talking about?
Yes, I got an idea of it from Mr. Sakazaki.
In other words, you only know what you've heard from that mongrel. Useless!
I know plenty about the school itself, though. My job is to take care of the entire campus.
Maybe you know what the big gray wall is outside, then?
Nope.
Useless wretch! Sakuya, calm down. Though I'm not sure there's anything we can learn here right now. Oh, wait. Mr. One, could we use your computer? Maybe we can find out what's going on outside.
Sadly not. Everything's been cut off since this morning.
Even the telephone wires, eh? This is too thorough. I can't think of any reason why they need to cut communication systems off if it was some sort of storm protection. This has to be a wild goose chase then. A complete waste of time. How are we doing? Do we want to keep going? I have no idea how long this is going to take.
Well, if it's like the other paths, I mean...
Let's keep going.
Yeah, let's keep going.
Let us go, Koara.
Wait, I have a bright and massive piece of advice for you.
Bright and massive? What?
If you get stuck, try the headmaster's office. I've been almost everywhere in this school, but never there. You might be able to find something out about the wall if you check in there.
Of course, the headmaster didn't want us to speak it. Did not speak to us in person in the gym. He was broadcasting from his office. Then he might still be there. Asking him certainly seems like the best way to get some solid information. We should try that.
If you need a break later on, feel free to come back here and rest. Anyone Mr. Sakazaki sent is trustworthy. I'll get you some notes. If you find anything, you can come write it down. You never know what could happen in a situation like this, and you don't want to forget anything.
Thank you, Mr. One. We can come back here later. For now, we should check the lab or the wall. After those two, we can head to the headmaster's office. Go to... Oh, shit. Where do we want to go first?
The lab?
Yeah, I kind of want to go to the lab, too. Excuse us! It's always been one of the gloomier parts of the school, but today the lab is downright depressing. Hello, Kawara. Thank you, sir. Sir, thank you for being with Billy Butts now. Of course. Sakazaki came and asked me to come right after you two left the gymnasium. He must have gone past us. How unfortunate. The doctor is lining pieces of Billy Butts up on the lab benches. Oh, gross.
Must you glower at me so, Mr. Kawara?
I'm not glowering at you.
Do you disapprove of my handling her?
He gives me an evil smile. No, that's not it. I just wish we had a doctor who wasn't this malicious. And, didn't have the Sugar Plum Fairies dance playing every time he shows up. Are you finding anything, Dr. Iwamine?
No, not yet, no. I only just finished assembling her. It will take some time. I will send word to you when I've finished. Perhaps you have something else to do while you wait?
Very well, we shall not interfere. Come, Kawara. Right.
Oh, Mr. Kawara, a moment, please.
Yes?
Allow me to give you a hint.
A hint?
You suspect me of foul play, do you not? In light of that, I shall leave it up to you whether you decide to believe me or not. Anyway, I think you have missed something very important. One might say you have forgotten something. Perhaps you should bear that in mind, You're just a little bit off, but I'm sure you'll find the answer yourself if you keep looking. Isn't it beautiful, Mr. Kawara? The sound of your life crumbling apart around you?
What the fuck, man? Ugh.
I take it does not suit your tastes. Very well. He was rather fond of the unusual himself. A pity.
He?
Well, then, you can handle the outside investigation and I the internal. Good luck, Mr. Kawara.
Right. Thanks, Doctor. And believe it or not, that high voice isn't that... He's definitely enjoying himself. What a psycho. What did he mean when he said I was missing something? Or maybe he was just trying to lead me astray? Better not worry about it for the time being. Oh, what were you talking with Kawara about, Doctor?
Nothing important. He was giving himself I was just giving him a little emotional support and encouragement.
I see. That's good, then. I'm sure you'll remember not to cause any trouble for my students, Doctor.
We step outside once more. The Great Dome remains blocking out the morning sky. Let's get closer and look at it. We can't see much from over here. Indeed. Oh, fuck. Yes. Well, I said those lines wrong.
It's okay.
Iron, maybe? It's quite firm at any rate. Maybe it's some sort of shelter? My phone's not out of range. Maybe this wall is blocking the signal? That seems likely. It sounds thick and dense. Trying to break a hole in it will not be practical. Maybe there's an emergency exit or something? We should check. We still don't know whether or not we are completely sealed in after all. Wait, fine. Right, let's walk around the perimeter. Just pretend I said that in a Ponzi accent. Doesn't look like there's any doors or anything. Indeed, it appears to be identical all the way around. Do you suppose it's ventilated? I can't say I fancy the prospect of suffocating under this thing without even knowing why it's here. I'd think an emergency shelter would have some sort of airflow built-in, but yeah. If not, then we're in deep trouble. What are you looking at? Up there. Is that some sort of hatchway? He points upwards. Ah! He's right. About 20 meters up, there's a joint or something of a different color. It does look like something that might lead outside. Let's go look. Please. Okay, good. They flew. I don't see any sort of latch. Can we open it by hand? Yeah, maybe there's a switch or something in here. It does not seem like we can do anything now. Let's just remember its location and return later. I don't like to think about it, but there really is such a terrible disaster outside. And that this is the only option. Maybe we better leave it shut anyway. Indeed, let us move on. We still don't know what's going on outside. I've got enough on my mind just thinking about Billy Butts, but I'm worried about my family outside too. I hope my mother's okay. I suppose we've finished the first stage of our investigation now. Yeah, we've got a better idea of the situation, I guess. The doctor's working in the lab. The gray dome covers the entire school, but for one small hatch. And we can use this maintenance as an office space. Mr. One did say, indeed, he suggested we visit the headmaster's office. Yeah, it's on the first floor. Let's go. Headmaster? Sir? Are you within? We demand entry. Rude even to the headmaster? I wonder if the doctor's the only person in the entire school who he actually respects. No reply. Let's go in. Wait, Sakuya, that's... It's locked? Pah! Where is that old geezer? Maybe he's pretending to be out, so we'll go away? Indeed. He was never the type to walk about campus. Or perhaps he locked himself in locked the door from inside and plans to stay inside till the siege lets up. Why, should we wait around? We have no time for such frivolities. We shall enter this room if it means reducing the door to a miserable pile of splinters. It's the headmaster's door. I don't think it'll be easy to break down. You speak the truth. Let us ask Nanaki if there isn't a key to open it from the outside. Yeah, we can head back to the... Huh? What is it, Kawara? I thought I heard something. I hear nothing. Perhaps you're imagining things? Like something being dragged across the floor? Listen, there it is again, behind! What the? Oh god, oh god, what? Oh, Jesus! You're up, Sam. Suddenly, behind us stood a gigantic scarecrow-like creature with a rough burlap sack for a head. This is the last thing I was expecting tonight.
I was not expecting this.
What the shit? What in... The Scarecrow Man draws closer, dragging its long, ungainly metallic arm behind it. Sakuya, watch out! Its arm slices through the air, smashing the window into tiny shards, which scatter across the hallway floor. We don't know what it is, but apparently it isn't friendly. Sakuya, we have to run! I am well aware! Did we lose it? I think so. Lucky it moved so slowly. What was it? Surely no one could devise a prank as bizarre as that. It looked like a biped. It was humanoid, but I don't think it was a human. I've never heard of a human made of metal and burlap. A murder, the dome, and now this! I know not who is behind these trickeries, but they must have a death wish to mock me so. For now, we have to get back to the lab. We need to warn Mr. Nanaki. Oh, welcome back, Kawara Shirogane. Would you like some tea? Is this really the time? We cannot afford to relax now, Professor. So I take it something happened? The headmaster. He must have been hiding from the scarecrow. It smashed the window. Calm yourself, Kawara. You've become incoherent. Sorry. We were attacked by a gigantic creature outside the headmaster's office. It was a bizarre thing, like a scarecrow in appearance. Scarecrow? Yeah. Like the ones humans used to make. It attacked us and we ran back here. It was slow, but its arm was heavy and dangerous. Are the other students still in the gymnasium? Probably not all of them. If there's something dangerous in here, we should probably tell everybody to stay together in the gym. Yeah. The plot thickens indeed. Not only are we trapped in this confounded dome, but now it seems we must contend with a mysterious, monstrous new guest. I wonder what the Scarecrow Man's connection to all this is.
A Scarecrow Man, you say?
Doctor!
Fascinating! I've never cut into one of those. I'd love to get my hands on it.
Oh, have you finished the autopsy, Doctor?
Yes, for now.
I was here awake the whole time. Don't worry.
Thank you, Mr. Nanaki.
You two may well have excuse me, hold on. You two may well have a right to know what I've found given your efforts toward the investigation. I shall try and state simply and briefly what I have learned from the lumps of meat which was once Miss Dump Truck. And yes, I was never ever going to call it anything other than lumps of meat. It's a piece of shit.
Control yourself, Kawara. Falling out amongst ourselves will only do us harm. I know.
Anyway, we lack the tools for a proper examination, but the cause of death was asphyxiation. There are no signs of any strangulation or smothering, so she was poisoned or sick. She was dismembered.
She was dismembered after death, then, Doctor?
It would appear so. There is little evidence of bleeding, so we may assume she was cut up sometime after death.
Billy Butts was one of the healthiest people I know. She couldn't have become sick that quickly, meaning someone poisoned her. Why? For the sake of the grotesque, or to make her easier to carry for some other reason. Disgusting either way.
I suppose I should tell you, but the estimated time of death obviously cannot be completely certain, but I believe that Miss Dump Truck died yesterday after school. In the evening, then.
Oh, wait, in the evening, then?
Precisely. And she was found this morning.
In other words, unless she was seen yesterday afternoon, she may have been here all along. Kawara, your house is near hers, was it not? Did you see her yesterday? After school? No, I didn't. My mother asked me to run some errands, so I went straight home yesterday. That's right, I went home alone. It's too late to regret it now, but maybe if I just asked her to walk home with me. I see. Perhaps we should ask any of the other students with whom she was close.
You're going out again? Be careful, it sounds like wandering around the school could be dangerous.
Don't worry, we can outrun the scarecrow if it shows up again.
Incidentally, I went home early yesterday too. I left class as soon as it ended, so I only know what Ryuta has told me. I wish I had some more useful information, but
I was in the infirmary right until I returned home as usual. I know nothing of what happened in the rest of the school, sadly.
So neither Mr. Nanaki or Dr. Iwamine saw Billy Butts yesterday afternoon. Oh,
That's
right.
not true compared to how we normally play the game, because usually we ask Mr. Manaki where Ryuta is, and he sends us to the infirmary, and we see the doctor.
Interesting. Oh, right.
So are they lying?
Someone's
Or
lying.
is it different?
Oh, right. Can we ask a favor of you, Mr. Nanaki?
favor?
The headmaster's office is locked. We think he might be hiding in there. If there's a spare key to his door, can we use it?
A spare key? There should be one in the faculty room. That's the vice principal for you.
Thank you, sir. We'll be back soon.
Be careful out there.
You too, sir.
Kawara is a strange boy. I wonder why he lied about going straight home.
Oh yeah, Ryuta lied too. I forgot because he went to the infirmary. I didn't think he was...
Did we kill Billy Butts?
Oh no!
This is a fucking nightmare! Oh, we're not stopping till we're getting there. We won't be able to talk to the headmaster until we have that key. Let us work on the murder case until then. Right, we should ask every birdie where they were yesterday. The doctor said he was in the infirmary until he went home. I wonder if we can trust him. Do not bias yourself with baseless suspicions, Kawara. Yeah, I know. I think maybe you trust him a little too easily, Sakuya. He's a world authority, but that doesn't make him honest. You know nothing of what that means. The head of the LaBelle family, my father, was once crippled with a chronic illness. He was cured by medicines developed by Dr. Iwamine. Oh. He makes medicine? Save the sleep talk for your dreams. Have you no idea what contributions he has made to the medical world? I didn't know. I thought he was some kind of mad scientist cooking up nothing but death and all-around woe. You have become biased by the foolish rumors of the peasantry. Reconsider yourself. In any case, the LaBelle family is indebted to him. A noble bird will never treat a benefactor with disrespect. So that's why he's polite to the doctor. Doesn't that make him biased as well, though?
Yeah, just a different
anyway,
way.
let's go. Very well. Go to Maintenance office?
Yeah.
Alright. Wow. Mr. One?
You two again. Come in. How goes the investigation? Well, I hope.
We went to the headmaster's office as you requested. It was locked, however. Yeah, we got attacked by this weird thing outside there. I'm glad you're okay. The office isn't that far from...
Was that thing a muddy scarecrow-like man, perhaps?
Oh, shit. Yuya! So, you've seen it too?
Just now, yeah. On the second floor. Caught a glimpse of it from behind at the other end of the corridor and didn't stick around to let it see me, so alas, I was not blessed with a look at its pretty face.
Coward. Hey, we ran away as soon as we saw it too. Anyway, I think it sounds like it's wandering around the building. Maybe it would be better for you to leave, Mr. One.
Don't worry for me, young one. My duties prevent me from leaving this room. You two aren't planning to call up your investigation because of a bad guy or two either.
Well, yeah, that's true. Already stuck in a rut of unacceptable middle age? Don't come crying to us if you get hurt.
I have come within touching distance of death in the past. I will be fine.
I wonder what kind of death comes close to a maintenance worker. And again, knowing this school, there could be all kinds of evil going on behind the scenes. Well then, what are you standing around here for? I believe orders were given for everyone to gather in the gymnasium to avoid the scarecrow.
Same goes for you. Why aren't you headed over there?
I can't just sit around.
Indeed. Same here. Hence walking around the school. On that note, I'd better go to the lab. Professor Nanasu wanted me there.
Excuse me. What for?
Something you asked him to do.
Oh. He wants you to help him keep an eye on the Dr. Umine.
Most likely, yes. The doctor and Billy Butts, that is. Anyway, you two go on with your investigation. I'll be watching over her, so don't worry.
Right. Wait.
Yeah?
According to the autopsy, Dump Truck died after school yesterday. Did you see her during that time?
Yesterday evening, huh? What did the doctor say?
Just that he'd been in the infirmary all day.
I was there too. We were inspecting and cleaning all day, so I can verify the doctor's alibi.
I told you not to jack him without evidence, Quara. Nah, right. At this point, the prime suspect is that scarecrow anyway.
That's everything? Well, adieu.
We should head out too. But first, let's write down what we found. Alright, let's go. The students in the gymnasium have grown somewhat restless since the evacuation. Shut up with no explanation, and now there's a suspicious individual wandering the campus. I guess even doves lose their cool eventually. San! San, where are you?
Goo! Oko-san is right here, alive and well, so far. Goo! Goo! Where did you and Sakuya go? Leaving Oko-san behind and going outside is not fair!
You'd just confused the issue if we brought you along. We came back because we had a question for you.
Goo! Come at me, whippersnapper!
That's not what You usually practice on the ground after school, right?
Goo! Goo! Of course, it is Oko-san's duty as track captain.
Did you see Billy Butts while you were out there yesterday?
Goo! No, Oko-san did not see her then, or as he was going home. Is Oko-san lying too?
Can we really be sure that he would have noticed her, even if she had been there when he was running? Good point.
Goo! Goo! Do not look down on Oko-san's visual memory. Goo! If you had asked Oko-san about the blood-stained interloper he saw, then he would have had something to say.
Huh? What? Wait. San? What did you just...
Goo! Goo! Do not look down on Oko-san's visual memory.
After that, imbecile!
Goo! If you had asked Oko-san about the blood-stained interloper he saw, then he would have had something to say. Goo! Goo! Oko-san saw the interloper going into the infirmary.
The infirmary? Could that have been Billy Butts? She wouldn't have been stained with blood until after she died. She was a bit hyper, but I don't think she'd be walking around at that point.
Goo! It was not Billy Butts. It was a bird unknown to Oko-san.
So, someone covered in blood was going to the infirmary after school? Whoever he is, he's our prime suspect now. Thanks for telling us, San. At least we found something, even if it raises more questions than it answers. Yeah. Some bird whose son doesn't know? Could it have been someone from the outside the school? It's past noon already. Let's hurry onwards. And so we walked about the school, searching for clues of Billy Butts and the mysterious bloodstained stranger. We were lucky enough to avoid encountering the scarecrow, but we didn't find any information either. Where to now? Nanaki has probably gotten the key for us by now. Let's return to the lab. Okay. Huh? What is it? Did you say something just now? I did not. Could it be that confounded scarecrow again? No, it's not him. I thought I heard somebody say something. Pah! Don't scare me like that. Though we've been walking around half the day, it's hardly surprising your mind should be playing tricks on you. This is the library. What if there's somebody in here? They might not have heard the alarm. Let's check. Very well. Far removed from the emergency exit. Through the rest of the school, the library is the same as always, empty. It's a little gloomier than usual. I guess there's no one here. Pull yourself together, Kawara. I have no use for subordinates who lose hold of their sanity. Since when am I your subordinate? Sorry, Sakuya. Let's head back to the lab. Something bad happened. I should have known what would happen after this. If it hadn't been for me, none of this would have happened at all. What was I trying to do here? What did I see? Why can't I remember? I can't hear. What are you saying? You're fading away. It's too far. Wait, it's the... Who's Nageki? Wait.
He's the ghost boy.
Oh, I thought so. I couldn't remember. Miss Dump Truck. Mr. Nanaki. Welcome back. Have you found anything interesting? I was confusing Nanaki and Nageki because I'm getting tired. Yet another suspicious individual. But we should speak with the headmaster first. Have you gotten the key? Yes, I have. Right here. Thank you, sir. Well, let's have a look, shall we?
The doctor and I will be here. Be careful. Adieu.
What? No lines for me?
Clear left. Clear right. Good. Doesn't look like a scarecrow is here. Well, that's good. If I had to fly away from something like that, I might panic and hit the ceiling. Alright, Quail's reflexes when it's startled is to fly straight up. We should hear it dragging its arms when it moves, so we'll have plenty of time to get away. Let's go in. Alright, let's see. The headmaster who gathered us in the gym without any real explanation. How many of our questions will he be able to answer? Excuse us!
Oh my god,
what
look
is
at that
freaking
pug.
pug? Oh my god.
The pug!
Huh? Maybe he's not here? That or hiding. There's somebody at the desk. He's sitting with his back to us, but his feathers are the unmistakable green of a Nicobar. Speak to us, headmaster. Have you gone deaf? Sakuya, be polite. Japan is a country of courtesy, after all. Is it his fault or mine that we had to come here? Headmaster, will you... Sakuya? The thing here is no longer the headmaster. His half-closed eyes are dull and cloudy. The skin is showing beneath his feathers is pallid. What madness! Him too? Oh my god, what the fuck? Just keeps going.
Poisoning! Only a few hours ago. I believe he was already dead when the announcement was broadcast this morning, though. I checked his broadcasting equipment. It looks like they put the video together from last year's disaster drill footage.
Meaning somebody killed the headmaster and gathered everyone else in the gym? Why would anyone... There's no explanation here, but more obscene delight than the grotesque. Well, Kazuha,
I think we may all be vastly underestimating the magnitude of whatever's going on.
like, what the fuck?
I have no idea.
It might be better if we kept this to ourselves for now. I concur! Until we have a proper grasp of the situation, telling the others would only cause unnecessary panic.
First Billy Butts and now the headmaster, both poisoned. Were they killed by the same person? More rationally, I think there had to be a reason for killing him and fabricating the broadcast. This must be a connection to the quarantine. Since we're finally here, let's search for some clues, Kawara. Right.
That should be more serious. Easier said than done. Every shelf in this office is piled high with documents and papers. Where do we even start? Incompetent feral. Examine each piece one at a time, looking for anything about the emergency procedures, plans to the school. Got it. Oh, sorry. PTA records, that's not it. Demographics for dummies, no. Transfer students. Wait, next to that is the human representative? That must be Billy Butts. And the date is from 2 years ago, right before she enrolled. It's not really related to today's incidents, but it might have something useful. There doesn't appear to be anything covering about converting the school into a shelter. Anything this large scale would have to leave some sort of paper trail if it were official. Hang on, Sakuya. What are you reading, Kawara? This. The human representative. It's locked, even though none of the others are. A minority representative is no more important than a transfer student or the like. There's no need to have it sealed up like a criminal record. I wonder what's written here. We can't exactly ask the headmaster to open it up for us. I don't suppose the key is here somewhere. Maybe we should ask Mr. One for help? Do you intend to break it open? Yeah, it'll be faster than looking around for the key. And that I was wondering about that as well. That thing on his desk, some sort of control panel? Whatever it is suspicious. I believe it's a control panel for some machine, yes. And spread out next to it is the dome. Maybe this controls the dome? Or the hatch we saw earlier? One did postulate that it would be in here. Locked, of course, but I doubt we'll find an easy way to break that one. Yeah. All the same, we have some actual hope of getting out of here now. It's just that comfort. Even that is just comforting. Let's go talk to Mr. One. I think we have exhausted the possibilities of this room for the time being. Let's go.
Mr. Kawara!
Yes, sir?
I see you have yet to lose your open distrust of me.
Well, 2 people have been poisoned, and we have evidence that the perpetrator went to the infirmary. It's sort of hard not to doubt you a little, sir. Not too hard for Sakuya, though.
How honest of you! Did you find it yet? The thing you forgot about?
The thing I forgot about? You must be talking about what he said earlier. No, I'm not convinced that you're not just trying to mess with me. Are you sure you're not just trying to keep me from finding something you thought nobody knew about?
How cruel, Mr. Kawara! Your boundless of suspicion wounds me!
He doesn't even look wounded at all. More like amused.
I have no reason to regret your solving of this mystery, Kawara. Mr. Kawara, let me give you another hint. There are no riddles here. If you want to find the truth, you only need to keep going. This isn't that kind of game. You needn't use your brain at all.
What are you talking about?
Just keep reading.
No
just
riddles?
Keep reading.
Wait, not that. You mean to say that you know the truth already?
Well, who knows?
If you do, tell me.
If I told you, you only need to keep going. For God's sakes, you just press the X button and make the obvious right choice. Everything here is a plot that was just laid out for you after all. Oh fuck, is this about to get metatextual? That's not a hackneyed premise, even back when this game came out.
Just for me? How long must you babble, Kawara? Come. Sorry. Let's take... I think this is a challenge, Doctor? Oh boy, more Doctor.
You may take it that way if you so wish.
I swear I will find the truth. And if I find that you killed Billy Butts...
Oh, I do look forward to seeing what sort of answer that you find. Even though I made it pretty clear I know what's going on.
Mr. One?
You two again. Oh, I kind of forgot. What is it?
And it kind of... What is it? He had a gentle sing-songy voice. We explained to Mr. One what we found in the headmaster's office.
The plot thickens, I see.
We think this file may be connected to the mystery. Can you unlock it? Or break it?
Let me see. This will be rather troublesome.
It's just a lock, right?
Forcing it will result in spontaneous combustion.
Yeah, he's like salad fingers, but nice. That's what that was the vibe I was getting from your take. What? Why would they put something like that on a bunch of ordinary documents?
Perhaps because these documents are not ordinary.
All the same...
I have dealt with similar things in the past. It will take time, but I believe I can open it.
So defusing bombs under maintenance falls under maintenance operations?
Do not forget, I'm not just a maintenance worker. I'm a bright and massive maintenance worker.
Does this have to do with anything? So, maintenance work in Japan requires a number of skills. I am impressed. I think Mr. One is the only... Oh, right. Can we ask you one more thing?
You may.
We found a control panel. It looks like it's for the dome as well. It's locked. It seems to require a password.
A password? Ask Mr. Sakazaki for help.
Yuya?
He is a master of unauthorized access.
Oh my god, hold on. Just gonna... Sorry, everyone. Sorry for the delay in the stream and sorry for the delay in the recording, and I just had to take a screenshot of that. Like, that's it's just really good. So that wretched mongrel has lowered himself to crime? I never knew he could. Sakuya, just let it go. We need his help here.
I shall take care of this folder then. I can't say for sure, but should be done by the time you and Mr. Sakazaki get back.
Alright, thanks. We should probably write all this down since we're here. Where's Yuya right now? Either in the lab or possibly gallivanting around like a nincompoop. Who says nincompoop anymore? This would be a lot easier if we could use our phones, but we can't. Off to the lab. Here we are. I wonder if he's still in here. As we turn the corner... Oh shit, I was wondering when this thing is going to come back. Sounds like a taiko drum. The Scarecrow Man blocks our path. Over! Sakuya, run! That is it. Don't order me around, Feral! That is genuinely terrifying piece of art. You don't like it. We lost it, right? Oh, shoot. Sakuya and I must have run in different directions. Well, I hope he's okay. Oh, that's just telling you to take your meds.
Okay.
Of all the times to run into that thing again, if it's lying in wait for us like that, we can't rely on the noise if it's armed to find us. And all the dome makes this building dark, so it's hard to see. I'd better be careful. Where is it now? I want to head straight to the lab, but... Huh? Did I just hear something? Like the rustling of a page? Oh, fuck! What are you doing in here all alone? Did you see the walls outside? There's been an emergency and every birdie's supposed to gather in the gym. You should... You're... Kawara Ryuta? He knows my name? Have I met him somewhere before? Have we met before? The unfamiliar mourning dove shakes his head. This is the first time we have spoken. Then why do you know my name? It also sounds like you swallowed 7 copies of Doom. She told me, Miss Dump Truck.
Dun dun dun.
Billy Butts? Oh, right. Didn't she say she made friends with a freshman who's in the library all the time? Can I ask your name? Fujishiro. Nageki. Forgot for a sec. You were friends with Billy Butts then? Did you maybe see her after school yesterday? She was acting strange and all, or... Oh, shoot. He didn't hear the emergency broadcast, so he probably doesn't even know what happened to her either. She's... Don't worry about it. You don't have to explain again. Huh? I already know. Oh. She washed up here and spoke to me, which can only mean one thing. She's dead. He doesn't exactly make things easy to understand. It's almost as if he's talking to himself and doesn't care whether or not his
interlocutor
knows what he means. Oh wow, interlocutor. I don't know that word. She washed up here. Do you mean yesterday? If you know something about what happened to her last night, please tell me. I do not. Miss Dump Truck did not come to the library after said school yesterday. So she didn't come here either? Thanks. I need to hurry back to the chemistry lab. You should probably get out of here too. There's a suspicious individual in the building. It was not yesterday that Miss Dump Truck came here. It was just now.
What? He's gone. The morning dove who just spoke to me has disappeared. Did he go to the gym? I hope so. I don't really want to consider the possibility that maybe Sakuya's right. Maybe I am going crazy. I have to last long enough to find the killer. I hope you're not the killer. You're late, Kawara. Blasted feral doves. Sakuya, you're safe!
He was pretty worried about you, Ryuta. He couldn't sit still the entire time you were gone.
Silence, mongrel! Thanks. Sorry for worrying you, Sakuya.
Anyway, Sakuya filled me in on your adventures. You want me to hack into the headmaster's computer?
Can you do it?
Naturally. Just leave it to me. Come on, let's go.
So cool.
Oh, welcome back, Kawara.
Sir, about this control panel.
Well, what about it?
Can't you tell? It must be the controls for that dome.
That's right, I suppose it could be.
It's locked, though. We were going to have Yuya get into it first for us, but...
This is illegal, you know.
That doesn't matter. Don't you comprehend our situation?
I never said you shouldn't do it. We don't have much choice, do we? Go on, I just like pointlessly nitpicking about laws that shouldn't apply when there's a fucking scarecrow man about to murder us all.
Thank you, sir.
Well, having Mr. Nanaki's approval certainly helps my conscience. Let's see.
Oh, kitty, get off the mic. He walks into the computer, and before long, I have no idea what he's doing. Wow, I wonder where he learned how to do that. I imagine he spends his spare time stealing illegal X-rated videos off the intertubes. X-rated videos that can teach someone how to do this sort of thing? Maybe I should watch porn. Sorry for editorializing there.
There we go. Now then. There. We're logged in as the administrator now.
Woohoo! This only has an open and close button. I guess that's pretty straightforward.
Well, I'll leave the rest of this to you two.
If we press this button, either the dome itself or the hatch will probably open. But with the headmaster dead, we have no way of knowing what's happening outside. If there really is some terrible disaster, then opening the dome could put everybody in danger. Okay, I'm going to take a quick pause to save.
In case there is an actual choice.
Yeah, in case there's an actual choice. We'll just save over
ending.
here, that's fine. Yeah, that was our... Okay, local save. Okay, sorry about that for everyone again. This has just been a weird session. It's like they crammed another game's length worth of narrative into the game because we picked this choice. I wonder if Mom's at home. I hope she's okay. There is a dangerous individual walking around during the premises, and the bird in charge is dead. I think it would be wise to open the dome now. That's true. We did get Yuya to help and everything. We should... Oh, shit. Are we opening this dome? Let's open the fucking
We're gonna
dome.
open it.
Let's open it. We need to get everyone out of here. Agreed. We can confirm once and for all that the task is... that the disaster was nonsense.
Escape hatch opened.
I guess that's it. It's not for the whole dome. No matter, all we need to do is go look outside. Just opening that... just having the hatch open is better anyway, in case there really is a storm or something out there.
The escape hatch will close automatically in 15 minutes. To reopen it, please reboot and try again.
It closes on its own? That seems like a risky design. 15 minutes isn't long enough to get everyone out. Let's go and take a look before it closes. We're going outside again, Mr. Nanaki. If it's safe, we'll organize an evacuation at the gym.
Well, that's a good idea. Maybe I'll come too. Sakazaki, Doctor, what will you two do?
Well, I don't have any more business here. I shall return to the lab.
Leaving Billy Butts alone with another man would hardly be gentlemanly, so I'll go with the doctor.
Oh, I'm glad he treats her like a lady even though she's a dismembered corpse.
Well then, let's go, Kawara Shirogane.
Very well.
Yup. Where was that hatch?
Have your eyes or pickled onions right there? The hatch is high above ground is open. Looks like the control panel worked. I think every birdie should be able to fly up to that. A little narrow, so I'll have to go 2 or 3 at a time. But outside, Yeah, it's perfectly clear. We can only see the sky, but there's no storm or gale. Nothing but the same calm autumn sky from this morning. No earthquake, no typhoon, and the announcement of the video was a fake. I think it's safest to assume that the whole thing was a lie. I am curious about the state of things out there, but the door closes on its own, so we had best be careful before going out. Can't see the city at all. We don't really know what's going on out there, if anything. And if there really is no disaster, and all this is some plot surrounding Dump Truck's death, then we need more clues. I'll go. Are you sure? We have no guarantee it's safe out there. It isn't safe in here either.
Look, the hatch is open. It is. We can go home.
No, you're supposed to be in the gym. You shouldn't get out yet. Oh, God.
Like heck, we're sticking around here and nothing but that bogus explanation from earlier. I can't wait any longer. I'm going out.
God, I wonder who... Wait, come back at once! We don't know if it's safe out there yet or not.
Yeah.
A gunshot! We have to go help him. Calm down, Kawara. You'll only get yourself shot as well. But... As if to laugh at my shock, the hatch gives an unpleasant rumble and swings shut. He was shot. As soon as he went out, someone on the other side shot him. It's not a natural disaster, but if we get out, we get killed. But why? Oh my God! What the fuck? We're going all the way. Don't worry, I'll wake up and feed the baby.
I don't have work tomorrow.
I know,
so.
it's Jesus Christ.
You can put
sorry.
a timestamp of like when it starts getting different.
Okay, yeah. Billy Butt's corpse delivered without warning throughout the school. Students gathered without explanation in the gym. The headmaster appearing on screen to announce an emergency situation and then turning up dead. I don't know, I think we should post the episode in full. This is good stuff.
No, yeah, definitely, but...
The gray dome enclosing the school. The scarecrow appearing for no apparent reason in the sealed-off built... That's like, what the fuck? Why is there a mechanical murder man who looks like a nightmare wandering around? And now, the students shot dead as if they were trying to escape. What is going on outside? How humiliating. It would seem that things are worse than we ever expected. If only I'd stopped him.
There was nothing we could do that we did, Kawara. The last thing you need now is to start mourning what we've lost.
You don't intend to give up now, do you? No, I'm fine. We have to keep going.
I think we should keep quiet about this to everyone in the gym. We can explain to them after we've figured out what to do.
Yeah, it's probably the best way to do it. Our one chance to escape turns out to be a one-way ticket to cross the Styx. Oh, wow, that's poetic. There's nothing we can do but search for clues inside the school. Where shall we go next? Well, let's go back to the maintenance office. Mr. One might have that file open. Very well. I was standing up. We return to the maintenance office and explain what outside.
Yeah, that's what it says.
Okay.
Probably what went on outside. I see. It seems that our worst predictions have come to bear their evil fruit.
Our worst predictions? Do you know something?
We can predict things without knowing that they will happen. Confusing predictions with reality can be fatal, young one.
I've been wondering for a while. Mr. One, are you really just a maintenance worker?
An innocent student was shot. I suppose it's time I introduced myself properly.
What?
Leon JB. I am Leon JB. One of the great soaring wings of the Dove Party. As class agent, pleased to meet you.
I'm glad you didn't change his voice. The Dove Party? He looks like a cockatiel to me. I have heard of this Dove Party, the secret organization that advocates for living in harmony with humans, correct?
You are well informed, young one.
It is a noble's duty to be well informed. I feel like I must have missed something. There are two schools of thought driving the politics of today. The Dove Party, who believe we should live peacefully with humans, and the Hawk Party, who believe we should exterminate them. Exterminate? But I thought the wars with humans were over. Do you really believe that everyone just decided to live happily together?
Sadly, that is just not how the world works. There are so many disagreements between birds and humans, until the hawks and the doves have come to the fore. We discovered hawk activity at the school, and so I was dispatched to investigate. And what we feared would happen has happened.
Well, wait a minute, are you saying the Hawk Party has something to do with St. Pigeonations? Seems hard to believe. This school is known for its tolerant policies toward humans. It can even welcome Dump Truck as a representative.
I cannot confirm or deny it, but there are a growing number of Hawk operatives attached to the school. The headmaster's secret file will probably answer some of your questions.
Oh, you got it open? Thank you! That should speed things up a little. Let's look inside. The human representative. To help humans and birds advance in hand in feather towards a bright and happy future, we have decided to enroll one human into school starting in the year 2187. They will be the human representative. The pandemic has long since ended, but we must nonetheless be cautious of the risk of infection with Sumatera influenza when making our selection. We will pick a strong, healthy 15-year-old human who displays hereditary resistance to Sumatera influenza. The human representative. This is talking about Dump Truck, no matter how we look at it. 2187. That's when we enrolled here. Come on, let's read the rest. The chosen individual will be a symbol of human concession, to wit, a hostage for birds. If the representative is to die in the school, the entire campus will be sealed off and the birds inside will be given to the humans as prisoners. What? The seal will be lifted 12 hours after the death is confirmed and the birds will be delivered to the humans. The school will be declared an extraterritorial zone and avian protests of any human reprisal will not be tolerated. If Billy Butts is to die? So her death is connected to the dome after all, and the important part is the final gruesome exchange. Basically, if anything happens to Billy Butts, the representative of humanity, then the entire school takes the blame. So it would seem. They trap us in here and give us to the humans, and give the humans time to arm themselves. The dome will open in a few hours, but what awaits us outside is a horde of bloodthirsty monkeys. How humorous. It's not humorous at all! So this was the true face of her enrollment here. I rather think that this whole thing was arranged from the start to widen the divide between humans and birds from the start.
Indeed, things here go deeper than we ever realized. As you know, this school's public stance is very liberal on the human cohabitation issue. In fact, the school's principal financier, the Ichijo Group, has been heavily involved in human charities for the past 20 years. I have investigated the history of St. Pigeonations extensively, and I can confirm that it was founded with the ideal coexistence of humans. But the Hawk Party has been sending agents here for a long time, eating away at this system, like a dreadful virus. We have had information about this document for some time. It is real.
It's kind of hard to take all this in at once. Just to make sure, for 12 hours the dome will remain closed. During that time, humans will gather to take revenge, and then, when the dome opens, they will kill every bird in sight.
And with that, another era of war between birds and humans will begin.
The student who got shot when we flew out of the hatch. There were already humans waiting outside with guns. She was discovered this morning. The dome was raised soon after, so the time is not from when she died, but from the death is confirmed. The evacuation was about 2 hours ago? Yeah, it was right at the start of the second period, around 10 o'clock. And so we have until 10 p.m. until we're all killed. You seem awfully calm, Sakuya, even after watching somebody get shot. Remain calm, Kawara. Do nothing but worry about what's gone wrong, and you'll be next. Undercut the drama, why don't you, car horn? Thank you. I do not know who did this, but they will rue the day they decided to tangle with a labelle. What time is it, Mr. Leone?
Just past 2.
We have only 8 hours, then. 8 hours. We have to find an escape route in 8 hours or we'll be killed. But if we go outside, we'll be killed anyway. Just getting outside isn't enough. There has to be another way. My dictionary does not contain the word impossible. We shall continue on the investigation. Oh yeah. Impossible n'est pas français. Impossible is not in French. Huh. You're very decisive, Sakuya. Glad you're here. Do not attempt to flatter me, Kawara. I am not. I mean it. We found the connection between Billy Butts' death and the dome. Billy Butts'
That's correct.
No, but it's a ridiculous thing. Billy Butts' death. I'm sorry. It just sounds so funny to come out of my mouth. And I also made me getting a little loopy. There is clearly some sort of intrigue behind it all. I don't want to die without knowing the truth. We'd better go. We have to solve this before we run out of time.
You are promising, lad. If I were to give you a piece of advice, well, don't miss the forest for the trees.
Don't miss the forest for the trees? Sakuya, there's one more file. Operation Hatoful? What is that? I don't know. That's what it says on here. The bottom half is torn off. We can't read it at any rate. I don't feel like it has anything hopeful anyway. That's an awfully friendly name for a confidential document, though. Stupid Japanese. Look, it's spelled hurtful. Whoa, it is! I thought hatoful just meant heartful. I suspect that we will find many of the things to come quite hurtful. Right. It was probably something important, given that it was in the locked file.
Indeed. Hadn't heard of this hurtful thing before, but you might want to look into the school's history.
The school's history? At any rate, the headmaster must have known what would happen after Dump Truck died. The escape hatch was no doubt put in place to allow him alone to escape. Which means that maybe he had a guarantee of safety for himself? I don't want to suspect an elder, but it does look that way. Everything is going on here is connected. We'll find some way to use the records. We'll use the records. Right, let's go look at the school documents then.
I'm not the only Dove agent in this school. I'm sure the other will help you as well. Good luck, gentlemen.
Time to go look for more clues. Maybe we should write it in the notes first. Mr. Leone said to investigate the school's history, but how? Where do we look? The headmaster's office, or the library, perhaps? We already looked through the headmaster's office. Did you see anything that looked like school records or anything? I would have thought they would be there, but I don't recall seeing any. The library it is, then. And the mystery we have left to solve is the bloodstained stranger Oko saw going to the infirmary yesterday. Exactly. What with the headmaster dying and an army of gun-toting pipeheads showing up to turn us all into jerk chicken. and it all. I almost forgot about it. And the scarecrow. We still don't know where he came from. He appeared along with the dome, so no doubt he's connected to it. If we continue to investigate it, I'm sure his origins will become clear. And Dump Truck's gruesome end is the best clue we have. And chase after the bloodstained bird. For now, we should forget about the puppet and chase after the bloodstained bird. Right. That's it. That's decided then. We'll go to the library and read up on the school's history, and we'll look for that bird. Probably doesn't matter, but what should we do first? Go.
You want to do the library?
Yeah, let's go to the library. The library. I wonder if Nageki's at the gym. Nageki? Who? I met him in the library earlier. He stayed behind. Unusually an unusual defense. An unusually dense individual, to be sure. The library is a little ways from here. We spent some time jogging through the hallways. I've been trying to ignore it, but the dim light makes the library even creepier than the rest of the school. Getting hung up over little things in a time like this was a sign of weak nerves. Really? Well then, where are the school documents? Probably not where anybody can just look at them. They're probably somewhere in the back then. How dull. Come, let's search. Right. Please don't let me do any more of Nageki. Books, and none of them what we're looking for. I was hoping it would be in this corner, but apparently not. And here a line of incredibly Duddy and Cyclo. Huh? That's odd, there are 9 of them. Volume 6 is missing. Huh, that's weird. Did some birdie misfile them? Anyway, St. Pigeonation's history. It's not back here with the large volumes, so maybe it's a smaller book?
It's not there. Here. Sorry.
You never left?
Is that a problem?
Well, not really, but I told you earlier there's an emergency going on. Can't tell if he doesn't realize what's going on or just doesn't care.
The records.
What, huh?
Keep looking there and you'll never find them.
So, you know where they are?
Yup.
Well, since he's here even now, I imagine he basically lives in here. So it's hardly surprising he knows where to find things. I don't have much time. Could you tell me where to find them?
By request.
Request?
You don't know what that is.
He gazes at me with eyes like black holes of cosmic disdain.
You can only get them by request. They're not kept out here.
Then where are they kept?
Behind the reception desk in back. It's not locked, so go ahead.
There are a number of bookshelves behind the desk, it's true. Thank you, Nageki, really.
Don't worry about it.
You've been mumbling to yourself ever since we split up. Please try to remain in charge of your facilities, Kawara. Oh, sorry, I was talking to him. Talking to the bookshelves. Surely there are better uses for your energy. No, Nageki was telling me where to find the... There's no one else here. Cease this bizarre melodrama. Huh? What is he talking about? Nageki is standing right next to me. It's not like he's behind a shelf or something. I was worried he was a figment of my imagination for a minute, but he just told me where to find the records. But Sakuya... Let's find out. Can I ask you something, Nageki?
Yes.
Are you a hallucination?
If I was, that would mean you're asking a hallucination whether or not he's a hallucination.
Yeah, that's right. Does seem a little weird.
Does it matter? Maybe I am, or maybe I'm not.
That doesn't answer anything!
This doesn't usually happen. I've never been able to talk to a bird I've just met before. I think I will remember everything soon. What about you? Have you found anything you forgot yet?
Nageki, do you know something about that? Huh? He disappeared. The thing I forgot. That's exactly what the doctor said, too. Why did Nageki know about that? It wasn't just a coincidence, was it? Am I forgetting something important about all this? I don't think I can dismiss him as hallucination. Request-only books. This shelf? Looks like it. I see a lot of the same books here in the headmaster's office. Chronology of St. Pigeonations. This? Sorry, forgot my voices there. Let's see. 2180, founding of our school, same year. What is that?
Ichijo Kitsugu?
Ichijo Kitsugu, inaugurated as headmaster? 2180? That's much more recent than I had thought. Only 8 years? I had known either. Aside from that, it's all transfer student records and sports scores. Is there really any clue in here? Wait, Sakuya, look at this! 2183, medical center shuts down due to fire. Medical center? Does this school have something like that? I don't think so. There was no mention of it in the student guide. I suppose it was never reopened. Does it say anything else? Right here. Damage from the fire. The book presents us with a new mystery as if to taunt our inability to hold all those we already have. Oh my god. A new sort of mystery. 2183, medical center shut down due to fire. Freshman Fujishiro Nageki died in the basement where the fire started. Didn't I just hear that name? That exact same. But that's... Nageki died 5 years ago? Then that was Nageki I keep meeting today? Then what is the Nageki I keep meeting today? He clearly didn't deny he was a hallucination. Sakuya certainly couldn't see him, which means he's a ghost.
Don't say such dreadful things! It's unscientific! To this Blevernalis! To this de Blevernales! We're getting our lives in on the search, you know. I won't have any occult rubbish brought into it.
But I think he knew something. If he's the same bird, then he could be the key to solving this mystery. So you intend to rely on some invisible ghost. There are limits, Kawara. Spent some time looking for him in the library, but couldn't find him. He's found me. He's always found me rather than looking the other way around. I'll just have to wait for him and show up again. Oh my god. The bloodstained bird. Do you have an idea? I feel like I should. It's not something I'd encounter normally, but for some reason, don't I know somebody like that? Vague as always. We do have a time limit here. We must not fall behind. I know. If I remember what it is,
Song.
I'll say right away. Maybe Yuya was still there? I'll go ask him again. He did say he was there until he returned home. If anyone went in, he should have seen them. However, he said he saw nothing out of the ordinary. If what he said is true, then he was lying. Which would mean that the doctor was lying too. Very well. Yuya!
Salutations. How goes the investigation?
Well, just who do you think I am?
Yeah. Unlike me, you're a very capable bird.
Yuya, we wanted to ask you something.
Oh? I'll answer anything that doesn't violate my privacy, so ask away.
Did you really not see anything yesterday after school?
I'm not sure what you mean. I thought the doctor and I already verified each other's innocence.
Oh, that's Yuya. None.
We were in the infirmary the entire time.
We talked to San earlier. He said that he saw a bloodstained stranger going to the infirmary yesterday. Did you see anything like that?
Nope, sorry.
Could you be the bloodstained bird yourself?
Yikes. No, as you can see, I'm not hurt anywhere at all. Besides, he said he saw this bird going to the infirmary, not going into the infirmary, right?
Yeah, he did.
Anyway, I didn't see anything. There's not much more I can say. Right, Doctor?
Yes, that's right. No one came yesterday.
I don't think we'll find anything more here, Sakuya. Let's move on.
Indeed.
Did these two really not see anything yesterday? There had actually been some blood-stained stranger, then that would mean that Yuya and the doctor are hiding something. Where do we... the medical center seems like a good place to go now. Indeed, where is it? That's the problem. I'd never heard of it before, either. It sounds rather large. I wouldn't expect it to be that hard to find. The record book said the fire broke out in the basement, and if the building was burnt to the ground, it would have said so. It should still be there then, assuming it wasn't demolished. Are there any unused buildings on the campus? Unused buildings, Oh yeah, that old hall. Old hall? That's what we call it. It's by the back gate. It's not used for... What's wrong? The school hasn't even been around for 10 years! What reason does it have for having an old hall? Now that you mention it, it's kind of strange. Come, guide me there. This is it. Could you get me some water? I am dying. I'll take that. No.
No.
It doesn't really look like a medical center. It's pretty much the same as the main building, yeah. Looks like the door is locked. Then we shall break it down. You're starting to sound like a delinquent, Sakuya. What? What did I say? Don't worry about it. We'd probably be suspended for breaking in here, but this is an emergency. We don't have a choice. It's awfully dusty in here. It has been left unused for 5 years. It appears that it didn't leave much behind. Everything's empty. I wonder if they cleared everything out when they sealed the building. This all looks pretty much the same as the main building. Bah! Did we come here for nothing? Let's look around a little more. Look, this door still has a sign on it. I guess it was the reference room? I do not relish the prospect of wandering around this mausoleum of schoolrooms, but very well. It's even dustier in here. The shelves are marked with dates. Perhaps they once held medical records? There's nothing left here now, though. And Operation Hatoful. Huh? Among the rows of dates, sure enough, there's a shelf labeled Operation Hatoful. Empty as well. It would have been asking too much to hope to find anything anyway. Operation Hatoful. I wonder what it is. Who knows? Something put in place along with a human representative business. No doubt it was nothing good. Is Operation Hatoful connected to this medical center? What if it's the source of the mystery we're tangled in now? My head hurts. The only things left are archaic medical journals. Huh? It's the encyclopedia. An odd place to keep one. Wait, look at the volume numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12?
There were 2 6s.
Oh, sorry. What? Does that unpleasant arrangement hold some meaning? Thank you. I was like, I saw 1 through 10, and I was like, numbers. I saw them like this in the library, too. A bunch of old encyclopedias? Yeah. Can I look at these for a bit? Do as you please. Ones in the library have the same binding. In the place of the volume 9, there's an extra copy of volume 6. Look! This copy of 6 has a library sticker on it. Perhaps it came from the library, then. Someone must have brought it here when the medical center was still open. And he probably switched it with the volume 9. An unpleasant piece of mischief, to be sure. Yeah. The other volumes all seem as they should. There probably isn't anything extra in the copy, in the extra copy of volume 9, but maybe we should go to see where it came from. Did I get most of that right?
Yeah.
When we get back to the main building, let's go check the library. I've not talked this much in forever. Are you conking out?
They're just like, can I take on something?
No, I'm so into this. Alright, do you want to take on Sakuya? Just make him prissy and British.
Provided it wasn't a mere waste of time, even though he's French, he has a British accent.
Yes, he has for the last 2 hours.
I know, I've noticed.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm just, like, joking.
I just realized you've just been sitting here listening to me talk for the last 45 minutes. I'm sorry. Yeah, you can be Sakuya. We leave the conference room and continue our investigation of the medical center.
We've searched the entire first floor and have yet to find what we're after.
The stairs into the basement? Apparently that fire closed the building 5 years ago started in the basement. But we haven't found it yet. The elevator doesn't have a button for it either. How do we get in?
Perhaps we can't anymore.
Huh?
Look at that wall.
The wall? Just looks like a normal concrete wall to me.
Don't you see it? Stupid peasant.
What about it?
Think back to the building's exterior and the second floor. There shouldn't be a wall here. It's small, but there's a space behind there. It must have been sealed off after the fire.
Now that he mentions it, this wall is slightly different color than the rest, which would make sense if it had been put in later. So the stairs are beyond here?
It seems likely. Isn't this a bit much for cleanup of some fire?
We probably won't be able to break this down.
If we can't get in there, I doubt we'll find anything more of use in here. At least we found that thing from the headmaster's documents again.
Yeah, let's head back. What? Did you hear something?
Yes, someone else just broke in here.
This could be bad. We're in a dead end with concrete all around. We need to go somewhere with a window fast.
Run!
Yes!
Stop!
Ah, it's here!
Wait, calm down, Cora. It's small. So it is.
So it is.
Sorry.
Too small to be the Scarecrow. Huh? Aren't you from 2-2?
I am the Crimson Fallen Angel, Angeal.
I knew it. The manga club boy from the class next door. He's famous around the school for being a nutcase, but what is he doing in here?
I think I'm going to have a headache.
Textorus Malodora Veneris.
Who, me?
Good.
Oh.
Good for you, Cora. He came all this way to give you a title.
It's not good at all. Nothing but trouble will come of it. I don't know why you came here, Ankiel, but it's dangerous. We're supposed to be in the gym with everybody else, so come on, let's go back.
I am not allowed rest. Not until I have fulfilled my duty. In accordance with the Pact of Old, I must seal you here and now, Textorus Malodora Funeris, Undertaker.
Undertaker? If that's it, then,
So the time has come at last.
I will not be stopped now, Crimson Angel of Judecca, come! Crimson Fallen Angel, oh my god, what the fuck? And Guild uses Dark Void Shockwave. Ryuta takes 24 damage. Oh shit. Ryuta's turn. Deathbringer. Ryuta uses Deathbringer! And Guild takes 60 damage.
Cease this jack-acting, you wretched imbeciles!
Sakuya attacks! Ryuta takes 260 damage. Ryuta returns to his senses. Angeal takes 295 damage? Angeal is shaken. Thank you. Uh-huh.
I am shocked, Kalara. To think that even you would go along with that farce.
What? He disrupted my territory?
I got carried away by Angeal before I even noticed. Influencing the very reality of his surroundings is a frightful power indeed.
You, Luzon. What did you come here to do? After what you just did, I think you may be our prime suspect.
I came here to do but one thing. I must follow the demon spores.
A whole new variety of what the heck are you talking about?
Perhaps you could explain in normal Japanese. Your dialect is somewhat opaque.
I don't think it's just his dialect, Sakuya.
The end is calling me. That is all. That is the cross I must bear.
He stares off into space, as if gazing at something far away. Maybe that basically means he's a thrill seeker?
So you are a moth allured by candle's light, Luzon.
No, I am stained in crimson, clad in night, unforgiven. My eternal blood seal calls me to purgatory.
Ugh, more crazy talk. Not exactly a blood seal at bloodstained chest. It's just the way Bleeding Heart's plumage looks. Oh,
What is it, Kalara?
bloodstained chest. Sakuya, do you think maybe this bloodstained stranger Sansa was?
Angeal, where were you yesterday after school? What were you doing?
Battling minor demons of Baal and following the demon spores.
Could you rephrase that?
Rufa, the tree of blight, called out to me. He's asking,
He's asking you to say it using words we understand.
Hallowed magician of light, your anger now. It is the power of the demon spores.
I think it's the power of you, Angeal.
Bah, I must compromise. I was in the place the ignorant may refer to as the infirmary.
I knew it.
I think we need to talk to you. Come.
And so we left the medical center, Sakuya dragging Angeal behind him.
Go! This one! This is the bloodstained stranger Okusan saw.
That's it then.
We need to know what you did yesterday. Did you go into the infirmary?
If I could, I would have. But only the chosen one can stop the demon spores.
In other words, he didn't.
Useless.
The gate was sealed with the power of darkness. However, Edelblau did not venture within.
Did venture within.
Did venture without.
Edelblau? Who's that? Explain in terms known to sane individuals, please.
The apostle of the blue sky, Edelblau. She goes by dump truck Billy Butts.
Billy Butts went into... That's you.
What?
The plot thickens. Oh, right. Billy Butts was in the infirmary yesterday after school. But the doctor and Yuya said that no one came in and nothing happened. They're lying! Fourth class and oh my god. Okay, we've been going at this mystery for 2 hours. We could be a stone's throw away, or it could be another 45 minutes.
Do you want to just try and finish it?
We'll have a special
Tomorrow?
stream tomorrow
Okay.
to finish it. So, any of you Hatoful Boyfriend fans out there, and by the way, if you watch 2 hours of this on YouTube, whether in chunks or in one sitting, thanks for joining us on this utmost bizarre episode of a game that is itself already bizarre. I think the train has gone off the tracks and turned into a croissant. I mean, what the fuck?
Yeah, I think we might be close to the end since we've met Angeal, but we'll see. It's okay if we need to stop now and come back to it tomorrow.
Oh, God, I think we need to come back. I'm exhausted. I need to read a few pages of a book and go to bed. But we love you.
We love
Thanks
you.
for joining us, and or checking out the replay on YouTube. Yeah, we'll see you later.
Bye.
Good night. Oh, fuck. Oh, right, I'm hitting the wrong... Wait, what? Okay, hold on. I better save the game here. That would have been embarrassing. Okay. Okay. Dagger.